Welcome to Dice Junkies. I'm Xenodamus, and this is Random Encounters. I'm here with
Q.
And over at the editor station,
Michelle.
All right. We actually got the good editor, so
That's right.
let's
Well,
get
you beat the crap out of the D-list editor, from what I heard.
yeah.
I mean, on Mortal Kombat, not maybe physically. I never know what you two get to when I'm not around.
Oh no, I did not hurt him physically, but I'm sure emotionally he was a bit scarred after that whooping I gave him on Mortal Kombat.
It's bad when somebody tells you how to do a move and you proceed to pound their face in with like, "Oh, is this how I do it?"
So we've got our list of 20 topics. This is updated every week by Blood Axe. Thank you, Blood Axe. He is our moderator in the chat rooms. He also does unboxing videos for us and several other things. He's getting more and more involved every day. Before you know it, he's just going to take my job entirely. But that's all right. I own the company, so I still
We'll
get
let
paid.
you sit at a desk. You can let us sit at a desk and watch Twitch, for educational purposes.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get this started. Let's roll some dice. Who wants to go first? I guess I'll go first. I'll go first this time. We got the dice cam up.
Nope.
No, not at all.
Yeah, we do. I looked over. 10. Disney time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is it okay to recycle Foxcast X-Men actors in the MCU? If so, who?
And he was smart, of course, Patrick Stewart. And he is right. I'll take Patrick Stewart.
That
on
actually
an
says
iron lung.
Paddock Stewart. Hold on, let me fix that.
Paddock.
My mind put in what needed to be
Yeah.
there.
Is it okay to recycle Foxcast X-Men? Honestly,
I can think of one other.
I would say no. I would say just start over.
Not even one?
Not even one. Just start over.
I'd give Hugh Jackman another go.
I mean, it also depends on at what level you're bringing them in. Like, I would prefer you bring them in probably younger than
we talked about this, kind of like kind of like when they did that the X-Men when they were in the high school or the college?
Yeah,
the university. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, that'd be
well,
cool.
you also get more screen time bringing in younger
Smart.
actors.
Yeah.
You
I don't know.
You also save money bringing in
True,
younger
yeah,
actors.
they don't cost as much. Younger would give us more years because we keep running into this problem of age, like aging out our actors because we pick them when they're already in their heyday. What do you think? Do you think Jason Statham would make a good Wolverine?
Who?
Jason Statham.
No.
Really? You don't like Jason Statham?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just not. I don't really see him as Wolverine.
I mean, who do you see as well? That's another subject.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject.
That'd be one for.
But anyway, my answer is I wouldn't recycle any Foxcast. Like if I was, obviously Patrick Stewart.
What about Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool?
Well,
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Actually, Ryan Reynolds would be the number one, even over Patrick Stewart. As far as recycling.
Yeah, I have to say, I never thought I'd say this, but much as I love Patrick Stewart, I don't think anybody else is going to do Deadpool right.
Yeah,
I'm terrified of the idea of someone screwing that up. So I'd say keep Ryan Reynolds. Plus, with the mask, he can keep doing it a lot longer. Just take the mask off when his face really starts to look like that. When It's like we're not even putting as much makeup on him anymore. It's been 10 years. He's just starting to look like Deadpool.
Yeah. Blood Axe says Jensen Ackles for Wolverine.
Hey, pull that up. Who's that?
So,
editor, I'm curious. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a moment here. I don't know what a Jensen Ackles is.
The guy from
Supernatural.
I agree. That's a good choice.
That's actually
He's short.
not a bad idea.
He's
But I mean, the thing is there have been rumors that they're wanting to bring Wolverine into the Avengers, but
Oh man, I tell you, every now and then Blood Axe has these awesome ideas. You're just like,
I've actually seen a couple articles suggesting him. Like, of course, it's one of those clickbait articles. They come up with a new person for like Wolverine or some other
he'd be
Batman,
and
or
he's
something.
still young enough to give you a few years of it. He can kick it for a while.
But all right.
I guess I'll roll.
Did you have anything else on that? How about you? What do you think, editor?
I mean, I kind of feel the same way. I probably would just go younger.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Q.
I wanted 11.
You got to
Well, you have
re-roll
to
anyway
re-roll.
because that's
I know, but I'm hoping for 11 so I can put
DJ rankings.
Zeno on the.
Rank the AD&D edition.
Oh no, that's not it. Wait,
yeah,
did he
no,
take out
11
my-
would be fun.
No. What happened to? Oh, 15. Yeah, I need 15.
Oh, you see what he did there for the.
Yeah, he switched it around.
Well, he also put it to where the 2 to 14 for a critical success. So he fixed where you broke the system.
Yeah, I see. I see he did that.
So 5. Disney most rewatchable MCU film.
Man, we're doing a lot of Disney.
It's Disney time.
It's Disney time.
Well, we don't know how much longer we're gonna have with them, so we better enjoy it while
start,
we can.
Start playing some.
They
Miley,
probably get paid like
Miley
$100
Cyrus or
every
something,
time somebody says Disney.
They're gonna need it.
Disney most rewatchable MCU film. All right, what do you think?
Wow, the most rewatchable that I could sit down and get it again.
Iron Man.
Well, problem is the first one I thought of is not Disney, because actually, like I could watch Into the Spider-Verse over and over, but that's not Disney MCU. That's just for that's Sony. But
yeah, it's also just not part of the MCU.
yeah, I know. But it was so
I mean,
good.
at least if you said Spider-Man 1 or 2 of the current, they are part of the MCU.
Yeah,
even
but
though,
I've seen them. Would I want to go back and immediately watch them? No. You know what? Wow. Okay. Yeah, man. Thor, Armageddon. Was it Armageddon? Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok, dude. I loved it. It was a fun movie. It's the kind of movie that I can enjoy it because it was fun. I mean, every time I think of the scenes from it, I want to see it again. Doctor
It was
Strange,
pretty funny.
Man.
Oh,
I love the
yes.
Doctor Strange part in there. It's that kind of movie that's almost a comedy. Thus, it's more rewatchable than the ones that are a little more dramatic. But
Yeah.
once you know the story, the drama.
I don't think it's almost a comedy. It is a comedy.
I agree with you on the fact of it being rewatchable because it's coming, and that's why I would actually say Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. I thought it was very rewatchable because it was funny. I wouldn't mind rewatching it again.
Bloodaxe says, and Thor 2 was the most unwatchable.
Yes, Thor 2 was the most unwatchable.
There's a bonus answer, but not Thor.
I actually didn't
Thor Dark
finish
World.
watching Thor 2. Like, I've never actually completed that movie.
I
You know,
finished.
the
but,
thing is I can't
shouldn't
remember if I finished watching it. I know I started it,
Of
but
course,
I cannot remember if I finished it or not.
The first Thor, I only half watched. So
I watched all the way to Thor 1, but once you know the story, the rewatch of it is very low.
To me,
But
like-
Thor 2, like, it's not even watchable, let alone rewatchable.
sadly, we've just ruined him from being able to put the most unwatchable now as a topic because we've just talked about Thor.
He mentioned it though. He said
Yeah,
Thor
that's
2,
true.
so, like, he ruined it.
Ant-Man 2 would be right there as number 2, right there with the Thors on
I have heard
rewatchable.
nothing good about Ant-Man 2. Like, wow, have I been like told like no?
And then I haven't watched Captain Marvel the first time, so I don't know.
It was okay.
It's so unwatchable. No one's watched it.
I've seen it. I enjoyed it. I was a little disappointed when I found out how Nick Fury got his eye patch. That was a little disappointing to me.
Nick Fury,
Nick Fury?
Nick Fury, yeah, Nick Fury.
Oh my! That's a whole different
Nick
topic.
Fury. Did they say how he gets it, or they actually?
They show it.
They show it.
Well, that's damn. Because if he said it, I would be like, Nick Fury lies. It's fine.
No, they
No.
showed it.
The Nick Fury who has all dramatic lines about trusting people and losing an eye in the other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, so you know.
Editor,
I didn't know if you
give
remembered.
give us a roll.
Give us a roll. Okay.
They introduced us to a new world of pain.
18. Mother
Yes,
humper.
she got him. She got
Woohoo!
Zeno. Yeah,
All right,
Zeno.
so this is all you, Zeno.
Xeno's fearsome monsters. Favorite dragon breath / weapon effect. Oh.
Come on, give us those good critters.
Mine, I don't know, man. Cone of Cold's always been fun. It's horrible.
You like so you like to drag the cold breath?
Yeah.
Man, I thought you would have been more interesting. You must not remember.
Well, because
from Forgotten Realms,
fire is
the
like one
Shadow
of the
Dragon.
most. Well, yeah, I guess if you go with that.
Negative
Fire,
energy.
the most common one, is so often resistible.
Mhm.
So.
But yeah, in
But a lot of people
Realms,
don't think to resist cold as much because you don't see it as much.
Mm.
Though I guess normally if you're going to go up against a dragon breath type creature, you probably
gonna cover both.
are going to know what you're about to go up against. I don't know, man. Like it's dragon breath / weapon effect.
Yeah,
See,
so other breath weapon.
Here's the thing: like back in second ed, there was a weapon that was that actually whenever you used it, it was like a mace. I forget what it was called, but whenever you used it,
Mace of Disruption.
it you had to roll on like a D6 or something to see what it actually did.
Oh no!
As its magic effect. It may have been one of those many books of magical items that
Some
was
kind of
released.
wild magic mace. That's interesting.
But I ended up destroying the party on accident because I swung it one time and rolled the cone of cold effect from the mace and ended up killing most of the party.
Oh man! Let me go.
Because most of the time they were not in my area whenever I used that mace, but for some reason they were this time, and that would happen to be the time that I rolled the cone of cold and then did max damage with it, and just it was horrible.
Well,
so that's why
Blood
that
Axe brings up the Fang Dragon, but he says level loss. No, it was ability drain. The Fang Dragon, if I'm right, did Constitution drain with its bite.
Well, he said level loss and ability drain.
I don't think it did level loss. No, the level loss was a Shadow Dragon. It was a dragon that kind of was that could turn into a drow with its. It didn't have a human form, it had a drow form, but its breath weapon. I think it was the Shadow Dragon, but that might be the Deep Dragon that did the drow. But there was a Shadow Dragon. Its breath weapon was negative levels, which was horrifying because it could hit you and just start doing, level drain with its freaking breath before the fight even got going good. The Fang Dragon, if memory serves, this is all going back to 3.0, had like Constitution drain, I want to say. Because it bit you. It didn't even have a breath weapon. It bit you and drained blood. But yeah, there were some dragons that were crazy. If we're going to go non-dragon, I'll always go with the Gorgon, that Iron Bull with Petrification breath weapon. I remember the number of parties that got wiped because they ran around a corner and it breathed out that cloud and petrified the front line. And now your party's just doomed because you're fighting this physically strong monster and half your party's a stone.
You're just now making me realize that the entire time that I've been playing D&D over the past couple of years, I haven't interacted with like a dragon type creature other than just like talking to it. I haven't fought it.
Yeah,
and that's sad.
Yeah. Well,
you wouldn't make it.
You need you need more high level campaigns.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah. In your defense, I've heard none of from what I've heard of the campaigns you've been in, they're not at the level needed, especially in 5th ed. 5th ed, man, you got to be at least like maybe level 10 or higher before you mess with a dragon. Like you're not gonna make it anything under that.
Zeno, we're gonna fight a dragon in your campaign, right?
Eventually, I'm sure. I mean,
tell me how that goes.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's a dragon. You got this, barbarian.
Let's see.
Right.
We haven't done this in a while. Let's see what happens. Okay, Google. Roll a D20.
Those half dragons were broken, Blood Axe.
You got 7.
7. It says we got 7. Can't roll. The dice cam's not up, so it's me showing my phone to the dice cam actually does nothing. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I guess I put it up the right way. Look at that. So you got 7.
That was all blurry.
Yeah, well, get over it.
No.
Your
7.
dream geek
Sports. Culture. Your dream geek culture foursome. Well, we just talked about that in the previous.
There's 4. Yeah.
18 holes of golf.
I don't know how to play golf.
I'm lost. I don't even understand what this question's asking. That's how much I don't get spoiled out, huh?
Can we play tennis instead?
Basically, what 3 people, dead or alive, would you want to go and play around the golf with?
Did we do this?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Before we've done something about this where like something like I think it may have been like go to lunch with or something.
I don't know.
Okay, well go ahead. You did it. I don't know 3 dead people.
It
Or
says dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
It's just basically what 3 people do you want to go hang out with, man?
Real people?
Are you saying Zeno and me are fake?
No, I'm saying like since it's geek culture, like can I make a comic book character a choice or?
I mean, well, no.
I'm just trying to break Blood X's system to get him back for changing.
No,
that
I think he's
number.
talking about real people because he suggests Stanley, Gene Roddenberry, and George Lucas.
There you go.
Huh.
If I was gonna play golf, I'd probably pull in. Let's see, Jack Nicholson. What, man? That's gonna be awesome to have Jack Nicholson on the golf course with you. I mean, that just sounds fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad call.
Mm-hmm. Jack Nicholson, Stan Lee, and then to round it all off, let's see. That what's that girl's name that plays in Legion, is the guy that plays Legion's friend, in the insane asylum. What's her name? She seems crazy. Just to throw her in the mix. Anyway, I can't think of her name though.
Skunk Whore? I don't think that's her name, Blood Axe.
She's the one that played the evil thing in.
Everybody remembers that character. She played that evil thing in that movie about that stuff.
No, in the TV series Legion.
Fortunately, I don't remember.
You watched the dang.
Oh wait, yeah, that
series with me.
yeah, she was cool. Yeah, she was. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, his imagine. Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's hard not to spoil Legion, isn't it?
Aubrey Plaza. That's her name.
Oh,
she's a trip, man. Yeah,
I love
now you
her.
remember the
She's
character.
so funny.
Yeah,
she's
just
oddball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skunk
for
whore.
me,
Where did that come from?
I don't know. All right. Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner?
Hugh Hefner.
Oh, okay.
Martin Luther King, and George R.R. Tolkien. That is the weirdest game of golf that would ever be played.
That is.
But I think that's what would make it interesting.
Okay.
Just,
because see, we got our moral compass there.
Who's
we
your
got
moral
our
compass?
That's Martin Luther King.
Have you not actually read up on the history of?
Oh, well, then it'd be especially fun. Yeah, you have to Martin Luther King telling dirty jokes to each other would be freaking awesome. And George R. R. Tolkien going like, "What the hell am I doing here, man? Were we playing golf? What's this black guy doing here?" Like, I just see him keep looking at it like.
Oh, all right. Let's see. I guess that's it, right?
Well,
why is Blood X telling me our last podcast dropped 7/24?
I don't know. I'll have to check on that.
So my list would be Benedict Cumberbatch, David Tennant, and Jeff Goldblum.
You just put together your preferred orgy.
No. No. There would be more MCU characters involved. Or actors, if that were it. I just love all of their personalities.
All right.
They are a trip, man. No, that's a cool group of guys. I'll give you that. That seems like that would be amusing.
And then we get coffee afterwards.
Now the ego class will be interesting because we're all also kind of guys I think that kind of are pretty confident and kind of like I could see the Cumberbatch and Tennant especially potentially butting heads. That could be fun to watch.
I don't know.
Do you think?
I don't think so. They're both really nice.
Yeah. That's what you think.
I like to think that.
Yeah. I don't know. I bet you Cumberbatch could be an ass. I
think David Tennant's
I
got
refuse
it in him
to
too.
think that.
Huh?
I refuse to think that.
Like I think if
He's my
Benedict
favorite.
gets uppity, I think David Tennant would try to put him back in his place. I think that's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh man, but just looking at David Tennant, all I could ever think of was Purple Man. You know.
That's why I'm going like I don't know about this David Tennant. It's just I think he's got it in him, man. Because he creeped me out with that.
Like I thought he was a great doctor and everything, but after the Purple Man, that's all I can see him as. Like I didn't think anything could stop you from seeing an actor of Doctor Who as anything but the Doctor, but he managed to find the role.
He dominated as a Purple Man and oozed.
So-
I don't know. I really
menace.
like him in Good Omens. Like, he really pulls that character together
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But that's just a Purple Man, as you know. This is what happened after I got my neck snapped.
Still
Spoilers.
see the Purple Man.
Meh.
But anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. You can go to Dicejunkies.com to see everywhere we are online. And be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it, I
We
guess.
hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Enjoying
Hit the
stuff.
notification button.
Hit that notification
Yeah,
button.
bell buttons.
Patreon. You can support us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Dicejunkies.
That's what it is?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know,
was
right?
thinking our website's something similar. Like
Dicejunkies.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our email address, I believe, is, what is it again?
I mean, you have one.
We all
I
have
have
one.
one.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
What is it again?
Q
You don't even know what your email
at
address is?
Dicejunkies.com.
Okay.
And that's Q with the
And
letter
mine's
Q.
Zeno.
Don't email me, guys. I won't see it. Please email someone responsible on our team.
The team's email addresses are listed on their profiles on the website. So
Along with our pictures.
yeah. So you know, because you don't get enough of this face apparently.
And maybe eventually a little short bio.
I put a bio on people that sent me a bio.
I didn't know you needed a bio.
I asked for them a long time ago,
It's none
I
of your
don't
freaking
remember
business.
that.
but all right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.